Mind philosophy discusses the insights from some of the greatest thinkers over time. It will also demonstrate how their wisdom can be applied against the complexities and challenges we face in modern society. It's how philosophy can be used as a vehicle to produce a better version of who we are and how we interact within ourselves and each other. Over a life, we take in so much. We are never bereft of details about one thing or another. We devote ourselves to understand many matters of attention. As we realise the cycling and spiralling nature of life's occurrences. As economies rise and fall, whether we thrive or fail in our work, or even through our occupation into the lives of others in social media. These are all deeds born of our survival. Do we ever, though, wonder one thing? Even among all the information that is at our disposal, there is one thing we seek so little of, and that is ourselves. Modern-day philosopher Alain De Botton refers to us as strangers to our own self, how we consider our own self in trepidation, or simply through plain avoidance. I've also featured other Alain De Botton videos. His philosophies are not only enriching, but is written in such a practical manner for today's world. Click the links in the description with more videos to come. We may look like the ultimate owners of our skulls, but we remain practical strangers to much of what unfolds within them. While we are among an age where we are privy to technology that can explore the magnitude of our brains. Yet, the majority of us doesn't happen to have an fMRI or EEG scanner handy, and there is no hatch that we can open our minds to instantly find our own self. To have an understanding of when we become sad, angry, irritable, and how we concentrate our reasoning towards things outside of our own control. When our desires consume us, how we almost puppeteer ourselves in every movement we make. When we are denied of our desires and realise the wrath of our emotions as a result. It can feel at times that we are without skin, where our semblance of self is forgotten, when our bodies tremble with fear, when we literally forget who we are. De Botton asks us the question, why our self becomes so proud, enraged in anger, clinging to whom we love. How we constantly judge other behaviours inspired by our own wounds, rather than to understand the wound itself. How we often keep away from ourselves, become occupied with our devices, forever divulging our senses into things that can forget the existence of our own thoughts. When we tend to focus our lives to build an intelligence, yet neglect the emotional intelligence of our own self. As to look within ourselves may bring us agony. We may discover our guilt and our deficiencies. Where through only knowing ourselves, we can develop our candour, that we can look into ourselves freely and imaginatively, and not be intimidated with what we find. It is a means for us to edge away into our own appreciation of where we come from, a realisation of our suffering, which forms a part of our normal lives. It is the irony within all of us that we tend to treat ourselves with sympathy and grace, which we don't always offer to our own self. It is by understanding the agitation of ourself, we can realize our true salvation. An insistent call to rebuild our lives on a more authentic and sincere basis. It belongs in the most acute and panicked way to the search for self-knowledge. To know thyself is to realize the distinction between the roles of our environment and who we are among it. It is through the contact with ourself that we can feel our disappointment, but not let it derail us. Even when we are humiliated, our self is able to let it go. As our self is able to maintain our dignity and avoid excessive brooding. It is our sense of self that realizes the disparity between what we say and what is going on in our minds. Where only it is our self that is able to make sense of it, no matter its absurdity. It is only through the knowledge of ourself that we realize the awkward rhythm and the burden of carrying the weight of our envies, regret, and sorrow. It is a matter of a realization of who we are and what the world is around us. To find oneself is a journey. We will lose ourselves where it is for us to seek ourselves again. It is never-ending. Yet, when we truly find ourselves, even if for a moment, it is life's most truly liberating experience and will encourage us to find ourselves again and again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the Mind Philosophy channel, and leave your comments and tell me the videos that you want to see. I look forward to seeing you on our next journey.